pressure you. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to have some fun and I don't want it to end. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Stop waiting, boy, and just
Hey sweeties, this your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. And y'all all know Cousin Patches.
Happy Easter, everybody! Yes, I have a broken nail, but we have a story about that later.
Oh, we might as well talk about it now, child. You said Happy Easter like it was today, so. Y'all, so listen, so I had to work on Easter, and so then Patches had cut your phone off, our own vibrate. So Patches had she had surgery on her ankle not too long ago, so she was like, well, I ain't gonna be able to cook, so since you gotta work and you can't cook, then me and the kids just gonna go out to eat.
Yes.
So I was like, all right, well, I'll give you the money for the kids, y'all be out, go out to eat while I'm at work. I get a text, all right, I'm on the way to go pick up the kids. This was like at 2 o'clock or something like that. I got off work at 6. I don't make it back to my side of town until about 7. They were still out eating.
Is that the point you was getting ready to make?
Out eating! From 2.
We went to All You Can Eat. We spent the day there, honey. The entire day.
And she means that. She's not lying.
And we enjoyed, honey, we had so much fun. I almost would have hood eggs.
No, probably about 8 o'clock. Because I got there at like 7. So maybe 7. Like, that's ridiculous.
They was happy.
Over 5 hours at an all-you-can-eat joint. They came in at lunch, left at dinner.
And the good thing about it is that we had a great time. You know, I haven't had kids out in a minute, so I stuck to some old traditions, and I brought the rubber duty onto the restaurant. Yes, I did, for my waiter, because I was going to try to get a little extra discount in times, hard tax season is damn over or whatnot. So, I've been trying to cut the cost. So, honey, I done brought that up there, and the nurse there, y'all are superior.
You said the nurse.
The nurse. She was cleaning up duty. So, the waitress. How sweet, but I don't thank you so much. She is such a doll. But that waitress looked at that dude and was like, oh my. Is that for us? Is that for me?
She didn't pull my kids into it. So Jacob talked about, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go. Like he didn't boo-booed on the damn floor.
Yes, and she's like, ooh. And she took her napkin, rag, whatever it was, and went to scoop up the duty. Now, nobody ever does that. Nobody ever. I usually always have to clean up the duty. I was like, you go, girl. You are a super waitress. I tipped her extra big. I had to get my duty back because I've been had it for years. I was like, girl, that is mine, And I can't do that with this crack up laughing. The kids was rolling, But I truly enjoyed myself at that dinner.
Another quick little point. Right. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But another quick little point. Y'all see, like, okay, my kids are colossal. Okay, they're super tall. Jacob is 6, and he'll probably be taller than me by the time he's 9.
I didn't know that was
actually
a name
his
for
teacher
it. I didn't know it was a name for it.
I mean, teacher. His doctor did say by the time he's 10, he'll be taller than me.
Oh, okay.
The boy's tall, and Deja's super tall. Like, y'all seen the picture I posted when I was doing the rolling, and she was looking at me crazy. Y'all see how much taller she is than me, and I'm a very tall 5'5".
Deja's fashion model size.
Yeah, if she wasn't tripping over everything, she could actually do something with it. But she trips over air, so.
I've been calling it elephant bones, but I didn't know it was collidable. What you say the word was? That your kids are
colossal. Like, they're just huge. They're tall.
Yeah, that word. I didn't know what the word. I told the kids to act like if somebody asked them how old they are, I was going to let them know that Deja's 12 and Jacob is 4 because, like I said, I'm trying to save a buck, and for all of us, me and Mama ain't going to have to pay full price if y'all stick to that.
I knew that the people looked at her like, girl, Deja's standing taller than her. Jacob, half of Deja.
He looks 7. He said, why do I have to be 4, Patchy? I said, because I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to save some money. But you know what? They looked at me and they said, how old are you?
and 4.
I said 12 and 4. I said they have elephant bones. They're just real big and tall. They have elephant bones. And I need to be seated somewhere, but there's a plug so I can have my oxygen break because I'm going to be here for a while.
Then Deja tells me, because once I get there, she says, Mom, they was going to sit us by a plug, but that would have been where everybody can see because this heifer has a cooler in her purse so she can stuff food in the cooler.
It's all you can eat. I paid for it.
So the only place to have the plug is where everybody can see you. So she's like, nah.
I'll just go to the table then.
Wait.
What you said about me? But I'm trying to say, get you some Easter dinner. You working hard. I love you.
Thank you.
And just in case if you didn't make it, I was gonna have some meat in the.
I appreciate it.
Man,
I appreciate it.
Have they weren't watching me tight, I would have got Whitney some vegetables. Because you know she don't eat meat.
Listen, y'all, so I
But
get
yeah.
there. And Deja's like, Mom, the waitress is being such a good waitress. She's coming over, checking on us, making sure everything's okay. And Pat just gets mad at the waitress, like, girl, what you... because she trying to steal.
I done brought her big ribs. Big ass ribs. I done dropped them in the
But how you
cooler
gonna get
in my
mad at the
purse.
waitress because she being a good waitress now? She wasn't ever coming You mad because every time you trying to stuff something in your
Yeah, she was asking me, do I need something? Are you thirsty? Do the kids want something? I said, look, wait till we call you. You know, I'm going to pile all the empty plates over to her. Don't, you know, I don't know if you look for something to do, but don't keep coming to this table.
She said, you looking for something to do? It's your waitress. So she's supposed to.
Because you like you looking. You don't keep asking me if I need something. Girl, if you don't scoot back once that food hit that plate, just better scoot back until you see bones.
My po
A
babies.
pile of bones.
They in there, the polar waitress.
We
She
been
done
there so long.
pranked up with BooBoo. She even put lemonade on a piece of tissue, make it look like,
I did.
and then put it on the BooBoo. The waitress, I felt so bad. As soon as I came in, she said, "Are they done with their pranks?"
Because you know what I'm saying. Well, I made Katie said, oh, Dad, we didn't even worry about paying for her because I did already pay for her. So I was like, Katie, do you want to play? We said here, do you want to play? Because we can be here for a while. And I wish she had brought the Uno cards because we was going to play some cards and while we was there. And she going to holler at me, this ain't no living room. Girl, we did already paid. You better fix your plate. Me and these kids, if I had some cards, we would have played some cards. She feel, you know, I fixed her plate. She didn't want to go up there and get it herself. I wouldn't get
No,
it.
because I didn't pay anything. I just came in
But I
to be like, come on.
already paid. And I already tipped early because the girl picked up the doo-doo.
So she's getting me a plate, and then all of a sudden the sheriff pop up like, oh,
He did.
he gonna get me, Lord. I didn't want the plate. She made me take the plate. He gonna take me to jail for stealing steak. Jesus.
No,
But
we
I had on
paid
them
for
red
it.
pants. And so all the managers was like, what do you need something? They was all in the
Got her a
the
beverage
ass
and
area.
everything.
Right. It was like, you want something to drink? I was like, well, a lemonade. I'm looking around.
Are you sure it's cool?
So they too busy looking at
It's
ass.
cool. We done came. For all you can eat, we done already paid. And she done came and we was going to play cards and stuff and we was going to eat.
That
Shit.
sheriff though, then she gonna holler about something. I wish I would have dyed some eggs. I would have hid eggs for the kids to find. You will not have my kids walking around the dang old place looking for eggs. You will not. You will.
I wasn't for sure how it was gonna go down because I didn't know if they was gonna already have their own colorful plastic eggs. But I had to consider doing that, but she said she didn't want us doing that while we was there. But we stayed there for the whole day and we enjoyed ourselves. I let them put that chocolate, they dipped chocolate marshmallows and strawberries and they just really went in. We had such a nice time. Poor Jacob was all his clothes was covered. And
Cover. I said, why didn't
chocolate
y'all
and
put something on it?
steak juice.
I mean, everywhere was just chocolate, strawberry,
done had a food fight.
shrimp. I mean, it was all over his pants. His whole body was covered. I was like, what? Because y'all been here for 8 hours.
And we had, the whole table was covered with plates. The whole table was covered with plates and plates and plates of food. It was a feast. So it was enough food right there anyway. You know, for Candy to eat. It's Easter.
Why they just said?
And I filmed everything for the family thing. That's for our family. But I had somebody kind of like, why she keep pulling out this camera? And well, because their mama's not here and we're going to capture the motherfucking moment.
Why they just said, Mom, they wouldn't cut the fountain on, so Patrick just went in there digging her stuff in.
That's where we start talking to digging her. The fountain is broke when we get there. Oh no, buddy. You know not gonna do mine like that. Y'all dig inside there and get cups. And get what you guys to do and dip in there and get chocolate and cups and stuff. And we pulled our chocolate onto the plate. We did. Then I enjoyed myself.
Lord have mercy. So, alright, so you would think once we finally they pretty much should have got a paycheck. They was there for a whole work day. Once we dragged everybody out, we go to the parking lot and the events just keep going. Because we see a nigga with solid gold
Flavor Flav, son.
ducked down in her truck. And she was like, hey, who's that in my truck?
Yeah.
So we all running. Me, Patches, the kids. Patches got the cane flying.
I got a cane. I got this on my foot. You know what I'm saying? We running to his ass.
He hurry up and close the door, jump in his little Mini Cooper, and he's like, Patches threw the cane on top of the windshield.
I hit that windshield wiper and I opened up that door on that man.
He was like, I ain't taking nothing.
I didn't take nothing. You bet not take nothing, nigga. You bet not. And what's so great about it is that our kids didn't cry and shudder. No. You know, basically Jacob was like, he ain't about that life. And Deja was like, ain't nothing in there, stupid. And then she's over here like, you know, if I'm swinging, she's swinging, but somebody need to take this license plate
ran
number.
to the back of the car, took the license plate number. He was like, I ain't taking nothing. I got that license plate so quick.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
If y'all look at her Facebook, y'all, I reposted it too. You can see the shadow of her leaning in to take a picture of that nigga's license plates for trying. That's how I broke my nail. Slinging the door open and shit on this long.
You gonna steal on Easter.
Who does that? In front of
And
my
a brand new Mini
kids.
Coupe.
He looked like Flavor Flav, son.
And
Looking like that. His
Oh,
car is actually more than our car. It looks like we don't have shit in that trunk. So why would you steal something that looks like it ain't
that's what
shit in
Jacob
that
said. Jacob said, he's stupid, ain't nothing in there.
Yeah. It was. What the fuck? You know? But everybody was like, did you call the police and this, that, the other? No.
We were about to handle his ass.
We didn't call the police, and you know, I actually left the scene, and then I called and told the restaurant,
And they called the police.
And they called the police, cause honey, I didn't want to get no police involved because I had a pocketbook full of meat.
So if she would have put out her ID, it would have been a steak.
It might have been steak
Ribs.
coming out or something. It's gonna
Barbecue.
smell like big food.
They were like, wait, are you calling us about somebody stealing and your ass was stealing too?
Did I pay for it? So I told the kids, we didn't pay for that. It's all you can eat. And they understood because if we could eat all
you can
day,
eat,
girl,
not all you can take.
no, eat.
Right, all
It was
you
the
can
holiday.
eat. All you can eat, not
We
all
was
you
gonna
can
eat
take.
the rest of that later. We had that for later. Jacob was looking. You got my steak. You got my steak. He was gonna eat that. Our food didn't go to waste
Lord
all day. I enjoyed this Easter, and I was hoping that we can all go
Very
back
eventful.
again. But you know, I'm proud because we was gonna kick his ass. And that man
As a
was
family.
scared.
As a family unit.
Family. Didn't nobody yell for police or help. None of us yelled. We are just like mad. Paparazzi on his truck
Paparazzi.
with weapons because I was gonna kick his ass. I was like, you better not have nothing.
Lord have mercy.
The police. One leg. Okay, and you gonna be stealing from us. I was like, on Easter, I tried to kill that.
Pastor said, go check your car. I said, I locked my doors.
He got the hell out. So, whoever you are, nigga.
I wonder what made him pick your truck. Like, or was he just in the parking lot, probably trying to open doors and see which door was open?
All the doors are locked. What happened is that on the F-150, that back window pops open, and we had left that open.
But how can
So
the
I
back,
think
how did
he
he get
didn't
into the
see
back
it.
window?
Because it's open about that much, so he probably just stuck something there and pushed that button to unlock it. Because the alarm would have went off.
He had on gloves and everything.
He showed
He
it.
was a professional. Broad daylight.
In broad daylight. It's not even nighttime. It's maybe an hour or so before dark. You know, because, you know, I just don't know, honey. But he was going to get his ass whooped. And nobody, he was going to have to call for the police. He looked like he wanted help.
He was
just
like,
let me go. Let me go. I didn't take nothing. I swear. Just let me go. You know? Like, get the fuck on out of here. Like Jacob said, you ain't about that life. We was going to whoop his ass. And I really wanted to take my purse and beat the hell out of him with it. But my purse had meat in it, and I wasn't going to waste that. So he got hit with canes and tried to be snatched out the thing. But there wasn't nobody going, I wasn't going to drop my meat. After I did all that.
I was like, and she had the purse on one end and the cane in the other one. Who's that?
We got
Came this hand in the air, and then the meat in this hand. Who that is?
I try to bust his damn windshield out, cause he gonna try to drive.
Yeah,
And
even
have
when
the
she got
shut
in
door,
front of the car.
I leaped on her.
He trying to drive. Even when she got in front of the car, I was like, oh, he trying to die.
You done stole from the wrong family, nigga. we ain't getting ready to do all that.
Oh my goodness.
And he got the hell on, and we got the hell on too, because we was not getting ready to be questioned by no police
And we got
and do all
stolen
that.
meat in the trunk.
But they do take too long, and they do too much sometimes, the police do. And I feel like, y'all know, I'm only going to call them unless I need some serious help. By the time I got through fucking that nigga up, it wasn't being the police he was going to need. He was going to need an ambulance, and we're going to call it even. You don't even got to do jail time for me. Because by the time I get through whooping your ass, me and man get through whooping your motherfucking ass, you going to be leaping. The only thing you can steal is donuts, because both of your heads are going to be chopped off. That's it, because we fucking you up. You're going to wish you went to jail. So, I don't know. But it was a great Easter. Nobody still
Very eventful. You know, it was very eventful. It was nice. Would have been better if I didn't have to work that day, but it was nice. It was nice. Shout out to Angie, because Angie texted me today like, no ma'am, I hope you know this job thing ain't what it is. She said, why the hell you got a job? Anyway, can't ever need you to know you still belong on somebody's TVs. I was like, girl, I'm working on something. It's taking a little time.
Ain't nothing wrong.
But trust me, I'm working on something. Y'all know I always got something in my back pocket.
Of course.
So I ain't forget.
Not even the
Shout
back
out to
pocket, a bag. We working on bags.
So I got you, boo. But thank you. She was like, ma'am, this little job project is cute, but let's not forget what it is. Oh, I got you, boo. She said she's our fake cousin. So I'm like,
because we're gonna keep these videos going no matter what kind of money we coming with.
Trust me.
So I fell her. I got one too named Kyle. What is his damn name is?
Who?
One of them, his young man, Hakeem something Peppers.
Peppers.
Yeah, from New York City. Yes. He's always, if I don't do a video, he's the one fan that will be looking out like,
Where you
please,
at?
where you at? Patches, I'm going to need you to give me a video.
Well, shout out to Peppers.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, child, our little Easter was very eventful. Patches actually was like, this goes down in the history book with the Christmas ass beating. Y'all remember? All my OG sweeties remember that. That video long gone. But y'all...
It did. I was like, Kenny, this is going to have to go on that selectors. I know what it is. We be mad at our business as a family. We didn't had a good time. We didn't ate good. You know, we don't want nobody bothering us. But you gonna steal from the poor? How you gonna steal from the poor?
We never start anything.
We don't, but we will finish that shit.
We'll finish it.
Children and
somebody
all.
told me that, you know, my family do too much. I was like, we gonna stick together. We gonna stick together.
We gonna stick together.
We won't start nothing, but we gonna finish it. That's just what it is. Like, that's what it is.
It is. We may not see each other every birthday, every holiday, but it's time for us to round up. We coming for you. I was so proud because it's the first time that Jacob's ever been in a family fight situation. You know, all the others has been in, but this is Jacob's first family fight, and he had his fist balled up. He was pumped. He was running up. You know, and he was ready.
I'm so glad we didn't have to do nothing with the
I'm
babies.
so glad. Yeah, but you know, that's the first family fight. Because remember when I was younger, we had to fight the twins or whatever. And the block or whatever. You know, I'm glad to see that our baby didn't.
All the
get
newbies,
scared.
if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's all Memories. It's either Memories and Shoes or Memories Part 2. One of them two is either called Memories and Shoes or Memory Part 2. All my OG sweetie, one of y'all list which one it is, because I know an OG sweetie know what it is, and I tell the story about us fighting the whole block.
Yeah.
The whole block. The
But
kids
you
was
teach
fighting
you,
the kids.
that's right.
The grown-ups was fighting
You
the
teach your children that. And I was so proud. Candy done did her job raising these kids, baby. Because, you know, we wrestle with them and stuff around here. But to actually put him in a situation, we didn't put him there, but we was forced to be in a situation. To see that he didn't cry or get scared, he felt violated. And we was getting ready to fight to the end.
He said, Mama, I was about to go supersonic on that food. I said, don't say food. I'm going supersonic.
Little fist balled up.
Talk about, I don't know why. He's stupid anyway. Ain't nothing in there.
Yeah, Danger's like, he don't want that. You know, ain't none of us pick up no phone to call 911. Thank God that man was
I'm so
God
glad
be
he
watching
was,
us.
for real.
Because, you know, he could have been really bad.
I'm glad he was scared and ran off. Right? Because we didn't even think twice about it. We should really think.
Yeah, because it's sick. Because he could have had like weapons or something. He could have shot at us and everything.
We should really think about these
Instead, he was scared. I'm like, he's gonna call the police. Get the hell out! No. He's getting the hell out. We coming after him. We ain't.
that many
That's
people
dangerous.
so quick.
Don't do that, y'all. Don't be us.
That ain't right.
We
should have been down.
That's not how we shouldn't have.
And we should have been like, hell,
called 911. We got these kids with
we
us.
We should have been screaming. But it was just so. It was like human. It was just run and get this nigga.
Yeah. And I guess because that's what we raised out. Like, you ain't getting ready to just do us any kind of way. But it's dangerous to do that because that man could have been strapped to anything.
He really could have.
Like I said, he was hollering for the police down there his damn self, trying to shut the door. Like, no, I promise you I didn't steal nothing. I did nothing.
He was like,
look, nothing, look. You know, but
like, they crazy.
They crazy as shit. But, you know, you shouldn't do that. I'm not, but I'm just glad my babies didn't get scared. We stuck together as a family. United we stand, divided we fall. We gonna fuck that man up. And that's how I broke the name.
So that was our Easter. Tell me about yours. Oh my God.
Oh, bless their heart. I hope it was a great one.
As always. You want to shout out some people, right?
Yeah, you want to do it on this video?
We can do it on the next one.
We can do it on another video.
Thanks for watching, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow your girl on Twitter. Yes. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, all that good stuff. Everything is Sweet Addictions TV except for Snapchat, which is Candy SAT TV. Make sure to follow Cousin Patches on her YouTube channel, Life with Cousin Patches, and she's also on Instagram now, so you can follow her at Cousin Patches on Instagram. Okay? All right, y'all, we out.
So just